Well, hello there, guys, and welcome to yet another battle in the game Frontline, Road to Moscow. We continue with the German army in an attempt to conquer Russia, and really in an attempt to take the city of Moscow, more importantly, which is really, I believe, the industrial center of the Russian Empire. Now, as you guys can see, we made a lot of progress here. All of these green circles show places that we've already destroyed, places that we've already conquered. And I think right now I'm going to go ahead and do something else. Now, obviously, we did the Battle of Smolensk last turn. I could go ahead and go into Tula, or I could go to Rzhev. I think I'm actually going to go for Tula. I just want to continue our attack down here in the south, and then see what we're up against. It seems that every battle gets more and more difficult as we go along. Which is cool. It's kind of like adds an extra challenge to the game. Okay, guys, Guderian's 2nd Panzer Army advanced rapidly towards the city of Tula. Because the Mosaics line, Moscow's defensive setup, did not extend that far south, he encountered few setbacks. The German clans called for a rapid capture of Tula, followed by a pincer move around Moscow. So we have to capture the city of Tula, capture the silo, and destroy the KVV-1 Soviet prototype. These are both optional. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. So it looks like I just want to take a look at what we're up against. So the city of Tula is back here. A lot of Russian tanks all over the place. I don't want to forget that we've got these units right here. In fact, we can go ahead and move this unit up. And this is just a flat gun, so I'm not sure how useful it's going to be to us. But let's go ahead and eliminate this guy with our flamethrower unit. Beautiful. He's actually suppressed, which helps us even more. We'll go ahead and move the AA gun up one more. And let's move this guy up. The paratrooper, we can use our snipe ability to try to take out some of these conscripts. No, I want to undo that. We'll move back. We'll move forward one more. And let's go ahead. Let's see if we could do the snipe ability. Well, you know what? At this point, I think we're going to actually be doing more damage with just a regular attack. So let's go ahead and open up against the light infantry. They didn't even shoot back. I guess we're just too far out of range. Let's go take a look at our northern flank, guys. Now, this is something I definitely am worried about. I want to go ahead and take out those AA guns because they're going to be a pain in the ass to all of our tanks. So let's go ahead and move up, first of all, with Panzer Grenadier Infantry. Look at that. Unbelievable. That's a 3-star, or I should say a 3-stripe AA gun, and we just reduced it to rubble, basically. So let's go ahead and move forward here. Boom, destroyed the AA gun. We even have some actual initiative, but I'm not going to attack either of these machine gun posts. What we are going to do is go ahead and take this howitzer, move it up one turn, and we'll go ahead and move these guys out to deal with the enemy troops. So let's go ahead now. I could actually use this guy to take out the rest of this AA gun, this AT infantry, excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I still have initiative, which is pretty epic. So I'm going to go ahead and open up on this machine gun unit. Go ahead and bring this tank up and do the same. Boom. I'd love to have a Sturmpanzer right now. In fact, let's see. Or a Stug 3. Wow, that'd be kind of fun. Let's take a howitzer, if we can afford it. Actually, no, I don't like that. We'll take the Stug. Let's go ahead and take the Stug. Or, oh, damn, so fucking indecisive. I can't help it. We'll take... What's Volkstrom? Oh, these are like recruits? Interesting. I haven't seen these guys yet. Let's not worry about much right now in terms of building units. We'll go ahead and get a Panzer IV, I guess. And we'll start moving these guys up. Let's move the Stug up and start dealing damage to this enemy tank. We have to be very careful about this Katusha. And one of the guys that actually comments on this game, Giornat Ionescu, I'm not sure I'm getting the name right. I'd have to look at it again. But he has great advice on this game. And he actually suggested using the airstrikes against these Katusha rocket units. Right now, unfortunately, we can't because we spent all our money on other units. But perhaps next turn, it's something in the cards. So let's go ahead and end our turn here. Not yet. What am I crazy? Still got a lot to do. Guess we'll try. Alright, and perhaps one more attack here. Alright, let's go ahead and end our turn. See what the Russians have in store for us. It looks like they're going to have a much better defense this turn, if I had to guess. Wow. So already those machine guns are really putting a pounding on our troops. Luckily, they can't do much to the tank units, but it's also going to take us a while to get through there and get to the silo. So here we go, an AT infantry attacking a regular infantry unit. I'm not sure how smart that is, but I do know that that Katusha just kicked our ass. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at that advance. That was pretty epic by the Russians. And that's actually the first time I actually saw the Russians get a critical hit and take initiative in a battle. So pretty interesting. It looks like they're learning from their mistakes. Let's go ahead and take a look here. We'll go ahead and take the AT gun, just as I thought. This AT gun can do some damage to tanks. Or excuse me, not this AT gun, this flak gun. So this is an anti-air weapon. But the Germans and the Russians both use anti-air weapons against tanks if there was nothing around. I mean, you do what you gotta do. Let's see, can this guy do anything? I want to see, can he do any damage to this tank? I doubt it. Yeah, no way. What he can do is go ahead and move up to this AT infantry and just get him out of the fight. This way we don't have to worry about him. We can actually go ahead and open up with our regular infantry there, just get a critical hit, and we'll keep firing at the light infantry, even though we're going to take some damage. You know, we're going to get some damage back, but that's sort of just part of the game. Boom! Deflected! How does this continue to happen? Alright, we'll go up here to the north. Now, right now, this Stug is in pretty dire shape. As you can see, he can't do much until we get some supplies to him, and right now, we can't get any supplies. So we're going to go ahead and move back. Let's continue our attack here with our STKVZ. Boom. Wonderful job there by them. And unfortunately, no initiative. We can go ahead and finish them off here. Beautiful. And we do have the initiative with this guy, so we'll go ahead and open up on the mortar unit. Didn't do any damage back. We can go ahead and start moving the machine gun unit up, in fact. Let's see if we can put some damage. Now, we're actually in the woods, so we do get some cover. We missed! That sucks. Let's move the Panzer Grenadiers up, and we will move our STKVZ right there. As you can see, that's going to be able to do a lot of damage. Those STKVZs do a lot of damage to these guys. Fortunately, our tank cannot move into the forest, so we'll go ahead and open up on one of these mortar squads. Oh, what I wouldn't do for a Sturmpanzer right now. He would just bring perfect artillery cover to these guys. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody's moved. Move him back. Move him forward. Alright, that's a little better. Alright, I think we're set. No, don't want you to go there. Let's go ahead and end our turn. We're definitely going to get some Katyusha damage, but as long as we can keep pressing up here in the north and break through the enemy lines, we might be alright. Because as soon as we take that silo, we're going to get some reinforcements. The only problem is here they're getting very close to the city of Rzhev. And if they capture it, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Ooh, combat fatigue for my tank unit. That really sucks. Okay, let's go ahead here and see if we could break through this annoying sort of stuck position, as it were. Let's go ahead and take our SDKVC. Pretty easy there. We can go ahead and finish these guys off, the mortar team, or at least do a lot of damage to them. We'll go ahead and move the tank up. Let's move the SDKVZ bank, move the tank up. 4 damage there. This guy can go ahead and do the same. In fact, we'll get the STKVZ to go ahead and open fire on one of these guys, because we can use our tanks to attack this unit guarding the bridge. So there we go. We've actually got some initiative. Beautiful. It's awesome to be able to take those guys out this early on in the game. Let's go ahead and move up here. And let's take that silo if we can. If not, we'll just flank the enemy unit. We'll go ahead and fire on the Katyusha, actually, because that thing is devastating to us right now. And let's get this other tank up. Guess we can open up on this guy. Boom. Unfortunately, right now, we don't have any units that can get there in time this turn, so perhaps next turn we can get to the silo. This turn, we're going to have to do our best to hold out. Let's go ahead and take a look here at this flat gun. Can at least do some damage to their tanks. Beautiful. We actually took one out despite having a 0-0 ability at doing any damage to them. So we're going to go ahead and end the turn here. We really want to take that silo as soon as possible. That tank has been penetrated by the enemy tank. Not good. And it looks like their AA guns have totally missed, so that's good. But that Katyusha in the south continues to be a problem, and it is really kicking our ass right now. So let's go ahead here and try to take this particular silo location. Right now we'll move up with the units that aren't going to be able to take it, for instance this tank, and we will help them support the attack on the enemy tank here. Wow, look at that. We actually got them down to 2. Let's take the STKVZ here, move them up. And we've got the silo, guys. Go ahead and open up on the Katyusha rocket launcher. We destroyed it. No real problems there. Open up on their AA gun. And they've missed, which is good. So they're getting a little nervous now. They're not so happy with this attack up here in the north. We deflected. Not surprising. We can go ahead and immediately get some supplies to these tank units. This guy can get some supply, and we want to go ahead and drop some units around the city of Rzhev. So I'm going to get some regular infantry. Yes, regular infantry. I'm going to get a Stug for the tanks. Perhaps a Panzer IV, because I love the things. And maybe an SDKVZ. Why not, right? Let's go ahead and get these guys started. So we're going to go ahead and bring the attack to the enemy. We're going to go ahead, start the attack with our infantry unit, putting that light infantry pretty low down there. And actually, we'll go ahead and grab another infantry unit, move them up too. In the meantime, we could take some airstrikes and demolish that that Katyusha rocket launcher. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh. So the plane went down, but we still managed to hit it pretty hard. I think we could probably destroy it. Awesome. So there we go, guys. One Katyusha down. That's not going to be bothering us anymore. Let's move this tank up, see if we can't destroy this other tank. Boom. Deflected against the Stug. That's ridiculous. Go ahead and move up forward here again. Boom. And the SDKVC. Maybe they can finish them off. Wow. We got lucky. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and finish off their infantry. We don't need to attack anymore. At this point, all we got to do is get to the city of Tula, which is right there, guys. It looks like we have to cross this area, although I think we may have to go across the bridge here into Tula. In fact, I'm almost certain we can't cross the river. There's no way across. So we'll go ahead and move up this way and start our attack. Let's drop another airstrike. Alright. Looks like it might be time for another Stug, perhaps? I think it's a time for another Stug. Let's go grab another Stug. Why not? Now, this is 900. Is it 900? It's crazy. It's a very expensive piece of equipment, but this thing is the king of anti-tank guns, guys. Deflected! That is just one lucky tank. I don't know how else to put it. We're going to get another Stug. I'm not going to give up on that tank. Sorry. Let's go ahead and move up here. Boom. Alright, there we go. So we finally got a hit on the tank. We may even be able to do some damage with this SDKVZ. Apparently not. It seems about right. Let's end the turn after we attack this guy from the woods. And there we go. So actually, as you can see, these two units are doing pretty well against this far superior Russian unit in terms of actual manpower. So I'm happy about that. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Alright, so now as you guys can see, the enemy seems to be pulling all of their units, guys, back here to defend these two bridges. They know just as well as I do that Tula is the main point of contention in this battle, and they're going to try to do everything they can to save it. Go ahead and open up, try to destroy this light infantry unit here. Just finish them off so they're not a problem, and they don't endanger Rzhev anymore. And let's see if we can't just finish off, this enemy tank unit. Let's go ahead and move up. Boom! Wow! I'm extremely impressed there. It looks like our AT gun, or our Stug 3, I guess like our anti-tank tank, just blew the hell out of those guys. So that's awesome. We're going to go ahead and move forward here, taking the fight to the enemy tank unit. Go ahead and open up with this Stug first. We'll really just try to do as much damage to the enemy as we can. Move this Stug up forward as well. Hopefully you can get a pretty good volley off, and it looks like you can. Awesome. So if we can deal with these tanks, we should be able. This is going to be a cakewalk. Although one thing I want you guys to take a look at, which is kind of scary to me, I'll show you guys in one moment after I'm done destroying Russians. Move up here. And that is that if you guys look over here to the very east of the map, in fact, we'll go there in a second. Flank! Just destroyed that unit. We've got some initiative. We're definitely going to use that initiative. Awesome. Let's see. Go to the very east of the battle here. There's a unit that I'm really not familiar with, and it's called a KV-V1 land battleship. I've never heard of this thing before, not in all my research in World War II, so I'm pretty lost. I'm guessing that it's like a very, very extremely large tank with a bunch of guns on it, Katyushas, just about everything you could think of. I'm not sure if it's real or just a piece of kind of the creator's imagination, but it seems kind of cool. Let's go ahead and grab another bit here of, maybe we'll take some anti-tank infantry. I guess we don't have any. Let's take a Panzer IV. Why not? We'll move forward. And let's go ahead and end our turn. First of all, though, I want to make sure that we don't have any units that need reinforcement. Looks like we're okay. Oh, I left this machine gunner all the way back here. That's not good. Alright, let's end our turn. What do the Russians have in store for us? So still blasting off with that AA gun, and it looks like we still got a Katyusha rocket that's doing a lot of damage to us. You guys can see that. Probably my next course of action is going to be to either drop some airstrikes on the Katyusha or drop some airstrikes on that land battleship, although I think I'm going to just ignore the land battleship. Let's go ahead and drop an airstrike here. Brr. Not bad. Not bad. Put him down to 4. Let's go ahead and take this guy here. We'll move him forward against this tank. Boom. So even though these are T-34s, we probably should be able to destroy them just because of the amount of manpower we have. We've got a ton of manpower in this battle. This guy up. Boom. Miss! Dude, you can't miss. Boom. There we go. We got some damage that time. And the enemy has combat fatigue. I really wish we could get another attack on them, although I don't think we can. Not one that's going to matter anyway, yeah. Alright, so we'll move these guys up to try to take out this next enemy tank. Boom. One more attack should do it, so let's go ahead and move up. Boom. Oh, come on. These Russian tanks with their armor. Beautiful. We still got some initiative, so we will open up on this tank in the south. They're going to fire right back at us, and I guess it's just going to be tit for tat there. But maybe this STKVZ can do some damage to the infantry at least. Let's go ahead and move the STKVZ forward. We'll move this anti-tank unit forward as well. Even though I don't usually use anti-tank units against infantry, we may as well and take some infantry down. Because it's not going to do any damage to us. So let's move this guy up. Alright, beautiful. We should be able to take them out in this next attack. Let's move forward. They've got combat fatigue. And there we go. Awesome. We do have initiative, but there's really not much we can do with it, so we'll go ahead and end our turn. Alright, no Katyusha fires this turn. I'm guessing they're out of ammunition, because they're not shooting at us. Now, one thing I want to do is go ahead and bring some supply to this unit, or both of these units, really. So we'll go ahead and supply this guy and this guy right here, and we can close our supply screen now, start moving these units up. Boom! And again, not too concerned about that land battleship now, because even though it does look pretty deadly, it's not going to get to us in time to do any damage. I think I can only destroy one unit at a time, so we don't have much to worry about. Let's go ahead. Who else can we move forward here? Now, the biggest problem is we have these guys kind of stuck on the bridge. Open up. Beautiful. Still have some initiative, so I guess we'll target the AA guns. Yeah, using AA guns against tanks, that's rough. That is really rough. We've done it before, though, and it's certainly done in history. So I guess it happens. Beautiful. There we go. We even got some initiative for destroying that guy. And let's see. Alright. One more push, and we should be in Tula, guys. Go ahead and move forward here. I will try to destroy this massive KV-V1 land battleship. Just because I want to see what happens when it blows up. But I'll continue the attack also against these other Russian units. Wow, guy's putting up a damn good fight. Not so fast, KV-1. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn here, guys. So there's that land battleship still opening up on us. I might as well, if I can afford it. I don't think I can. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and move in here to Tula. That's a game victory, but before I end the game, I didn't even get that many victory points for that. I'm going to go ahead and try to destroy this KV-V1 land battleship. I really want to blow it up. So let's just put everything we have against it. Oh, we're going to lose 5 guys for that. Jeez. I just don't think it's worth it. Oh, I feel like if we get one more shot on it... Damn it. Wow, okay, we're not going to destroy that KV-1 land battleship. Damn, that thing is tough. I've never seen something like that. I've never heard of anything like it. So I'm pretty confused. Let's go ahead and get those Katyushas at least. Penetrate that. And let's go ahead and declare victory, guys. So it is a fair victory. We captured the silo optional, although it was a really easy optional objective. And the only thing we didn't destroy was that KV-V1 Soviet prototype, that crazy land tank train. I don't know what it was. It just looked like a freaking chimera of engineering. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed that episode, let me know in the comments below. Particularly the and I don't know why it says Brest Fortress on top. It's really strange because this is not the Brest Fortress. This is Tula. Although maybe Tula is the Brest Fortress. I have no idea. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think down below. I will definitely do more videos on this series. Really enjoying it. I am finding it not very challenging. I wish it was a little more challenging. Maybe there's something I could do to make that happen, or maybe the battles as we go forward are going to be even tougher. But I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. So have an awesome day, guys, and take care.